Alright, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Running into just a little bit of an issue with some dropped frames early on, and it seems pretty consistent, so I may not be able to continue this one. I haven't changed any settings, so I don't know what's causing that. The last couple times I've streamed, I haven't had any problems with it, so hard to say there. Hopefully you can hear me, you can hear the game. Everything in that area looks like it should be working properly. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye on it. These numbers are really depressing though, so let me know once we transition here if it looks like it's still jumping around. And we'll see what we can do. Alright, there we go. Alright, well, as William mentioned early on, we are up to 93 subscriptions. The goal is 100, and once we hit 100, I have in the works a Discord channel. So once we hit 100, that'll go live. I'll be able to get that sent out. The game itself, William, is running at about is holding at 60 frames. I've got it with the VSync turned on. And OBS is reading 60 frames. CPU is at 23%. Nothing strange there. So I don't know. We'll find out what it looks like when we're actually moving in the game. And is the sound cutting in and out as well? It's not doing it on my end, but hard to say. In fact, looking at my screen, it looks like everything's running pretty much normal. I'm gonna run the infamous red shirt while running around, so if anyone's a fan of Star Trek, you'll know what that means. But that's how this game goes. I haven't played this one for a while. In fact, I've only got like 1 or 2 games worth in this server since the leaderboard started working again. I had some pretty good numbers for a while, but they always update it. Everything seems to be moving smoothly despite the number of dropped frames that it's giving me. So we'll give it a try. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me in the long run. One thing I need to start up is Streamlabs, because we have had multiple subscriptions in the last week. That's not what I meant to do. Try that one more time. Stream labels, that's not what I want. Streamlabs. Apparently it is labels. There we go. So since our last stream, which was also this game as well, I think. It was either this one or LSPDFR. I was going to do LSPDFR today, but unfortunately with the updates, my mods are not wanting to work with it. That's okay. We'll get it figured out. So we've got 3 that had their notifications set to public, so I'll go ahead and let them be shown here. We've got Brooklyn Nightingale. Thank you so much for joining and subscribing. We've also got Dean Plays Games, which I know I've met him on William Gates' Discord channel. Thank you very much for subscribing. It should play shortly.
You can be my wingman anytime.
And Tom Fasulo, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I hope I got that right. Thank you for subscribing. You subscribed 2 days ago. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We've got several others who have subscribed over the last week.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Unfortunately, if they're not set to public, it won't show up in Streamlabs and I won't be able to play the animation for it. So, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for joining. We are at 93 subscriptions. Thank you, William, for posting that. Thank you very much for posting that in the Discord. Any links that go out will be very helpful. Because as you know, it's a lot more entertaining to be in a stream with more than one person. Right now we're sitting at 1, but we'll see where that goes from here. Probably won't be able to stream quite as long. I've got to get ready for work and take my daughter to daycare. But we will be here as long as we can to get some good action going here in game. Okay.
Well,
with that in mind, if everything seems to be running, so we'll go ahead and jump in game and not waste any time. And while this is loading, I do have it set to normal latency. I had it turned down a little bit, which last time didn't affect it, but this time I'm running into some issues. So I went ahead and dropped that back to normal. So there is going to be a bit of a delay. But I'm trying to make it so that the video itself is smooth and enjoyable for everybody. This is seeming like a long time for a loading screen. There we go. So as you can see, I've got the what is it? The reshade in this game. So even in the dark, cloudy, overcast, it's still got some color, especially the red. But if you turn off the red, or turn off the reshade, you don't see as much of a change in this map because it's so dark. But you can kind of see a difference in the color as I switch back and forth. It's especially noticeable when you're in the map. That's normal. And that's with reshade. Normally, I wouldn't be running with a bright red shirt. Good way to get yourself shot every time, but I want to do something a little different and have something to see there. So we're going to go ahead and drop into Pochinki, center town. Usually there and school are some of the busiest places besides military base. So we'll find out what we can get ourselves into. Go ahead and jump out right here. Drop straight down and try to get to land before everyone else does. I've always been a fan of the fog maps myself, because I tend to like to hide. Not going to be as easy to do in a bright red shirt, but we'll give it a try. Okay, there's all the people. Whole bunch of them out here. I try to hit this rooftop here. The game will let me. Now this is not with the vaulting in the test server, so it's not as smooth as you can see there as I'm hovering. And now in the middle of the open street. There's already shots being fired with an AK. Grab the backpack this time. There we go. Let's get upstairs, try to get some cover, and hopefully find a weapon. Not seeing much yet. A crossbow. There's about as effective of a weapon as, I don't know, throwing dirt at him. But we'll give it a try. Be pretty cool to get a kill with a crossbow on live stream. Shots off to the east, in town. Alright. I like this building for how secure it is, but we're going to need something more than a crossbow if we want to survive. No vehicle this time. Let's go ahead and throw the jacket on there. It might hide me a little bit better than this bright red shirt. I'd almost think that the crossbow would be a super effective weapon because of how difficult it is to use. I haven't seen that be the case, but it'd be great to see it happen in this one. Grab some more gear that I can... Whoa! Whoops. Oh, that was me. Made myself jump. Shot a bolt right into the wall. been surprisingly quiet. Let's go ahead and bump the volume up a little bit, even though it'll probably make me jump even worse when someone starts shooting at me. Hey William, how's that stream looking now? Is it smoothed out at all on your end? I guess you said it was looking good before, but I just want to make sure that it's not freezing up and looking awful, because I don't want to do that to everybody. It's not enjoyable to watch. Well, network lag is something unrelated. That's the server. Come on, game. Let me play. Game. Awesome. Thanks, William. Well, this is the longest stretch of network lag I've had so far. I imagine it won't be good if it continues to do this. Game. Okay. I think the game forgot us. There's some of my settings there. We've got ultra on everything except for shadows and foliage, so that I can see through the grass a little better and see in the shadows. Yeah, this is the worst I've seen of it. Oh, it came back for a second. There we go. That was bad. I don't know. Maybe that was... Potentially that could be someone that was hacking and locked it up, but that's really weird. We are back and moving though. Cost me about a minute or so of time where I could have been picking up something better than a crossbow. Ooh, a suppressor. That'll be nice if we find something to put it on. A 4x scope on a crossbow. Boy, this just keeps getting better. Not really. Come on, game. I really want to find like a SCAR or an M16. An UMP is something. That works. It's not something I can silence right now, but I can do just about everything else with it. Hey, Dean, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're having a great day, and thanks for stopping by D-Train's stream the other day. That was really cool. I was really excited to see you out there. There we go. An AK. That'll work perfectly for this 4x scope. And the suppressor. So all I'm missing now is an extended mag for the AK, so that I can hold about 40 rounds for it. Oh, hello. Well, that was easy. I thought I saw something over there, but you don't usually see people just standing out in the open like that. So I didn't really believe it. Nice thing is it was silenced, so it didn't make an awful lot of noise. It could be that he had some of the same lag issues that we were having. I'm not going to feel too awful about taking the shot, though, because, well, I did my time with the lag. Let's go find out what he had on him. Without dying, hopefully. Picking up all this 5.56, but I don't have a 5.56 gun. There's one right there, but I kind of like what I have now, so let's get out of here. Alright, so he didn't have any sights on him. Well, we're glad that you do it too there, Dean. Really appreciate the support. I thought Discord usually didn't make a lot of noise when you were streaming. It seemed like that was one of those streamer settings, but I guess it makes a little bit of noise after all. Well, Dean, you stopped in at a good time. We got our first kill. It's still early. And we're doing good. So, let's just keep moving. I know he's already gone through this building, but sometimes you can find stuff that is useful to you, but not useful to them. Helmet's a good example. I think I shot his helmet up completely, so it's not usable. A tactical stock, red dot, well, I'll use that. Can't really use the tactical stock unless we find a gun that's usable for it. Which is probably why he left it, but let's go ahead and head back outside, see what we can find. It still surprises me he was standing out in the open like that. The one thing about playing on this server that I'm not as much of a fan of is you lose your vaulting ability, and that is my favorite feature in this game. But they haven't released it for the main server yet. Hey, Nathan, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you found us over here. We did get a kill. Oh, looks like someone died right here. But we did get a kill already. Someone kind of standing out in the open. Probably some lag involved, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. This is the main server, so I don't have the vaulting, don't have the new map, but I do have my reshade in it, which I really enjoy the look of. And I've even got the bright red shirt to go with it, so that it really stands out with the reshade. Let's pop that back off for a second so you can see it. Not going to blend in with it, but we're still alive, so we're doing something right. Cheek pad. Hey, you are very welcome. Really glad to see you. My day's going pretty good. This is the best part of the day because I haven't had to go to work yet. It is 11:30 p.m. here, or not p.m., but 11:30 a.m. here. So unfortunately, I need to leave in about an hour. And if anyone has kids or grew up with a family, you realize, or like a larger family, you realize that it takes a long time to get even one kid out the door when they're that little. So, but we'll stream what we can. Have a good time, experience it all together, and see where it takes us. Excuse me. It's a little bit of a tricky one to spell. One great way to be able to keep track of any streams that I upload or videos is to hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. Very useful. I hear a vehicle. Not too far away from us. But he is going away from us. Darn. Okay. 2:30 p.m. there. Wow, yeah. It's amazing with the time differences. How much of a variety there can be for times. Because, you know, it's 11:30. I woke up around 10. I was also up until like 3 o'clock in the morning, so 10's a reasonable amount of sleep. Well, there's a Car 98 if I liked it, but I really am not very good with it. Not that I want to give it to anybody else either, but if I fire it and die, it doesn't do me any good. I don't know where everybody went, but the circle's moving. So, we'll just kind of play it safe with the circle and drop the wrong way. We'll start moving that direction now, because I don't have a vehicle, don't really have a lot of boosts either. Oh no, I just realized that I have an AK here. So the 7.62 ammo that I just dropped, thinking I didn't need it, dropped all of the ammo I needed. Now I gotta remember which building I was. Because effectively that gives me 27 rounds to fight the rest of the battle with. I think it was this house here. I could be wrong, there's a lot of bodies. was a buggy. Huh? Huh? 6:30 a.m. Wow, on Wednesday. Well, you're way ahead of us, Ethan. That's pretty cool, though. It's really neat to have people from all over the world, really, here enjoying the stream. Oh, man, I really hope I can find that ammo. Doesn't really matter how good you are, you're not going to survive very long if you don't have ammo. Hey, Drake, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate you stopping by. I know you really enjoy stopping by the streams when you can. And you caught this one pretty early on. I won't be able to stream for a super long time today, as I need to be at work. There we go. Need to head out for work and take my daughter to daycare. Unfortunately, I really don't want to have to do that, but don't have the choice. But in the meantime, we're out here doing what we can and making... We've already got a kill. That was pretty cool. The guy was standing out in the open, so it made it about as easy as possible. Oh man, all these people driving around. If we can get one in sight, we might be able to take him out while he's driving by. Oh, there he goes. Barely see him in the fog there. Turn that off. I lost sight of him. I'm not going to be able to hit him from here, so... That's the downside to fog, is you could have a sniper rifle and scope everything out, but you're not likely to hit, or not likely to be able to see much further than if you didn't have the scope. And the circle's moving in on us. I got distracted, and now I have a problem. 104 degrees, I'm guessing Fahrenheit. That is toasty. I mean, Celsius would be boiling, so obviously it's not that. But, yeah, that is super toasty. We've been in the 30s at night here. The highest we've had is about 50. We've had quite a bit of... We've had just the beginning of some freezing as well in the last week or so. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and lay down and use my energy drinks. Try to give myself a little bit of a speed boost. Yeah, it's that time of year. We're supposed to get a little bit of snow, actually tonight, come to think of it. But only up about 2,000 feet, so I probably won't see much of it here, and hopefully none on my drive to work. That would be a bit of a stretch, because it's fairly flat roads. But I do have to travel this weekend, so I'm hoping that the snow stays fairly calm. Mainly so it doesn't snow and then freeze. And because snow I can drive in. I've got the Mustang, which is a great car, but not for anything slick. But I can handle it in the snow. It's once that freezes, becomes a sheet of ice, and it doesn't matter if you have four-wheel drive, you're going to be sliding around. Not much fun. Getting a little more network lag. Oh, wow. 6 inches of snow. That... I enjoy snow. I will say I like snow. I don't like driving in it. For obvious reasons. What do we got here? Oh, okay. Close that back down. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not used to that idea that December it's 100 degrees for you. That would really throw me off. I understand if you're used to it, then that's just normal. But for the rest of us, we just kind of sit back and look at you like, really? That doesn't sound like much of a Christmas. Especially along the coastline. Oh, I'm in the red zone. Right dead center of it, so that's not good. We're just going to have to run for it. we do have 3 first aids, but that circle is running away from us really fast. We're going to need to at least get there. Which if we use this, we're still probably about a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 700 meters away from the circle, and it's going to move in about a minute and a half. So, whoa! I do prefer the sounds of the explosions from the test server. But this one does its job, makes you jump. Oh, that's one red zone we've survived. Oh yeah, once you're off the main roads, no one really seems to care too much, which really sucks. Not a problem. We'll see you when you come back. Darkmeyer streams on these holidays, so he's inside with his fan and air conditioning and PC heat instead of freezing. Yeah, I've noticed that this computer, I've got it in a, it's in the guest bedroom. I'm actually out of the circle, back in the circle. I wasn't paying attention. This computer, it heats it up probably a good 20 degrees hotter than the rest of my house, which is not great, but not bad for cold times of the year. It's just can make it really uncomfortable the rest of the time. Since we are back in the circle, we need to be a little more cautious. Someone could very easily be camping this bridge up ahead of us. So is it still considered Christmas down there in Australia, even though it's 100 degrees? Or do they have a different holiday system for that? I haven't gone swimming in this game in a while. Nope, that's not it. First person swimming. Okay, where is everybody? Because now we're within the white circle, which means we don't have... Oh! Crap. I didn't even see him until it was too late. Oh, that was stupid. And if I'd been on auto, I probably still would have gotten him. He was looking the wrong way. Oh, man. Horrible move on my part. I was kind of watching the chat and talking and got a little bit complacent with the running for 2 kilometers. Oh, well. Walked right up to the guy. Well, we'll just jump right back in. Should have been paying more attention. Not very often you walk up to someone who's just laying there and he's not shooting you first. Alright. In some ways, it's kind of nice to be back on this map. Back on this server, in the sense that... Well, I seem to do a little better. Granted, that last showing was not a good example of it. I do miss the ability to vault. And I do like the new map. However, other than this last match, I can usually do a little better, a little higher quality content, if nothing else. And no one will notice his bright red shirt hiding in the bushes. Maybe this bush. There we go. Alright. Alright, well, this is going to line us up perfectly with Pochinki. We'll just drop right back in there again. Go ahead and mute that loud noise so it's not driving everyone crazy. So today's Tuesday. Anything going on with you guys today? I don't know, maybe people are getting out for school now since Christmas is next week. I don't know. I haven't had to deal with schools for a while, so not that I'm complaining there. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great one. Hopefully it's not going too crazy. Maybe having some fun on a little Christmas vacation. Get our sound back. I see one person dropping in. Don't see anybody else. That means it'll be a fairly quiet start. Not to mention he's dropping on the other side of town, which means we'll both be... Oh, I'm going to miss it. There we go. I really hope they get that landing worked out a little better before they release it, like, I think tomorrow, actually. Yeah, it's supposed to be the 20th. Hopefully it's good. I know some people have been playing this game on, ooh, M16 and some ammo and 2 first aids. And another M16. That's some good loot. That would have been good for 2 people to land here. Sorry, that was off topic, but I know it came out for the Xbox One. So if you've got one of those and you're interested in this game, definitely check it out. Personally, I won't likely get it for Xbox because I've already got it for computer. It doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense to me to buy this game for another system when I primarily would be playing it on this. However, that being said, if I were to have people that wanted to play it on the Xbox and, I don't know, I ended up getting it in some other form without, I don't know, if I ended up getting it, then I would definitely try playing it out, especially if other people wanted to play with me. But most likely, I'll be sticking to the PC version of it, so that it's just where I tend to spend the most of my time. Dump, dump. Another shotgun choke. I'm guessing we don't have anyone in the chat right now that actually plays the game, is that correct? Anyone that has this game or plays it? One of the things I'm curious about is to know... yeah, I remember you're still waiting to get a system that'll run it. That has to be a long wait, I'm sorry. But... Whoa, shots. I didn't think there was a second person out here for him to shoot at, other than me. But I'd be curious to know what you guys think, what you use, if you do play it, between when you're looting. I mean, when you run up to an item, do you try to just hit the F button, like it suggests, or do you drag it over, like what I've been doing? I've found that the pulling it and the dragging it into your inventory seems to work a little smoother for me once I got used to doing it. Actually, I need that right there. It doesn't work 100% of the time there, as you just saw, but it can also make it easier if you need to put stuff directly under your weapon. You don't have to pick it up, put it in your inventory, and then put it on the gun. Just works faster for me now that I'm used to doing it. Well, actually, William, you play Fortnite, and it's a fairly similar system to this. What do you use? I know you've streamed that game, and I can't quite picture how you pick up loot. Hey, Blake Buff Bro Security, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate the support. I hope you're having a great Tuesday. Just about afternoon here, so most people are well into the afternoon. Some ammo, some health. Here I had those 3 first aids and all that other stuff, and I didn't even get the chance to use it. Alright, so we're going to try using the VSS. It's not a bad gun. The biggest thing I run into is it doesn't do a lot of damage, so you have to be pretty accurate. Wonderful, glad you're both here. William, did you get the question that I asked? I was just curious. I'm just checking to see what people use in games like this as far as whether they drag the items over for their inventory, or if they just use the F button like it suggests there. Personally, I do the drag and drop. It tends to work a little smoother. The Scar or Assault Rifle. Yeah, those are two weapons that are hard to beat. Basically the same idea. Very effective. I try to run with the same. I also like the UMP in this game. It doesn't do quite as much damage, but I find it's pretty easy to control, especially if you get the attachments for it. Alright, finding a whole lot of nothing so far. Drake, welcome back. We haven't really done too much more. I think you might have had to step away before I died, but I walked up to the guy. It was stupid. It was a mistake on my part. He was laying down in the fog, and I ran right up to a tree trying to use it for cover once I got inside the circle, and he was laying right there. So I actually had an opportunity to get another kill out of it, but I blew it. Pretty straightforward there. Had the opportunity and let it slip away. Level 3 backpack. Most people don't use the level 3 backpacks. They say it allows people to hit you just by hitting the backpack, so you can't really lay down in the grass. But at the same time, I don't usually run into that problem as much as I run out of room. So we'll take it. Another M16, some boosts. Yeah, you probably would have laughed at me there, because I had the opportunity. I saw him, I had run right up to him, another M16, and basically stepped on him, but by the time I realized he was there, I aimed, forgot that I was on single rate of fire, so I only got 2 or 3 shots off, and he killed me. Complete mistake on my part. Well, I do find that's what this game seems to be about. You make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, and that's what makes it possible for everyone else to have a chance. Would have been a nice second kill, though. Level 2 vest. I'm sure I blend right in with this bright red shirt. Now, granted, most people are running around without... A lot of people are going to be running around without the reshade, which looks like this. And after you've played it with the reshade, this just feels washed out. Like everything's kind of a shade of gray, to me. In some ways, it's probably more realistic, too. But you kind of have to balance the realistic with the entertaining. And when you're looking at it like that versus that, I find, for me, this is more entertaining. So that's what I've been running. Alright, and we are in the circle, off to the west side a little bit. Grab a little more ammo for that. I doubt I'm going to need 100 rounds of that. But you never know. Sometimes the VSS can be fairly effective with its limited recoil if you get the extended mag for it and switch it to auto. Which is kind of weird. It's a sniper rifle with a really big bullet drop. But you can also put it on full auto, which doesn't do as much when it's in the 10 rounds. In fact, we'll go ahead and do that. You got single rate of fire, and then that, which that could be really useful up close, but not if you're going to run out of ammo before you really even get them lined up. The downside is it fires a 9mm round, so if you get someone who's 100 meters away, you're going to watch a bit of a bullet, or like it'll actually arc its way to the target. It'll just kind of lob it towards them. I really want this AK. AK or VSS? What do you guys think? AK or the VSS? Silent sniper rifle versus an AK, which is just going to be your single rate of fire or fully auto 7.62 round, which does a lot more damage. But it's also noisy, unless we get a suppressor for it. Ooh, an M4. Oof. Or an M4. I actually prefer the M4 myself. We've got lots of ammo for it. You're thinking AK? Okay. Well, here's a question to add to that. What do you guys think between AK and the M4? I've got the tactical stock for it, the vertical grip, a red dot. I'll go ahead and grab the AK and bring it upstairs while we're thinking about it. I think this just comes down to a personal preference. I'll go ahead and leave the ammo there for the moment. And drop it there. There we go. So we got an M4 and an AK. That's actually a pretty cool picture. Put the ammo away. Why not? Let's get a screenshot of that. If I can get rid of the switch to brown pants. I don't want to switch to brown pants. Stop trying to pick things up. Drake, you're thinking M4? It can be really good. I've had really good luck with it myself. Man, I really just want to get it without the text on the screen, but it's not going to let me do it. So that's going to have to do it. I'm kind of thinking M4 over the AK myself. I find it to be a little more stable, a little easier to aim. I find it to be, especially when you get it fully loaded like that is right there. Now, if I could throw a compensator on it, it'd be perfect. But I find it to be a lot more stable than the AK. And a little more versatile. It doesn't quite have the range of the AK, though. And I could switch to the AK as well. Like, do an M4 AK combo. But I find the M16 is a pretty good weapon for long distance. Medium to long. So M4 for up close, M16 for long range. I think that's what we're going to run with now. The circle's being nice to us. It'd be great if that plane was dropping like right here. Drop. Where you at? The downside to running both weapons that are set up for 5.56 is that you run through that ammo a lot faster. But we've got about what, 180 plus 60, 240 rounds. I think we have enough to spray and pray a little bit. Yes, Drake, that's been a huge increase in the last week. It's been going up even between videos, and that's an exciting thing for me. That's not something that I've really seen a lot of. I don't remember if you were here. I think, yeah, you were here for the last one where we had that random grenade that took someone out. That was an awesome stream. Awesome kill in particular. But I mentioned at the end of that one that at 100 subscriptions, I will have a Discord set up. I've actually already got the basic setup for it. It just hasn't gone live yet. So that will be something we'll be doing at about 100 subscriptions. And hopefully I'll be able to do a video or a stream or something around that same time as an appreciation video for the awesome subscribers that got me to this point. And it's not only the subscriptions that's going on that's amazing, but it's the support that you guys have shown me. Especially Drake, I want to shout you out for that because I don't think there's been a video I've put up you haven't been supportive and been able to comment on, and you've just been a great friend for that. So I really appreciate that. You're awesome. You guys are all awesome. I'm loving the fact that you guys have been showing up for the streams that, you know, I honestly didn't know if I was going to be able to do much of the streaming because that's not something I do a lot of. Kind of more in the public. Whoa, 40 bandages. That's more than I need. It's just a little more public than I usually do. Yeah, you did. Because at that point, I didn't really do a lot of videos. I did videos for my skins that I make for the Grand Theft Auto, for LSPDFR. Beyond that, didn't really do a whole lot of it. I especially didn't do any videos where I did any talking, because I've never really been a fan of my own voice. So, you know, you get what you get with that. Compensator for the sniper rifle, don't need that. More ammo, don't really need it. Molotov cocktail can always be fun. Oh, that works out well, yeah, because I did the Indiana skins, Tippecanoe County and LaGrange County. Those were skins that were requested. Hey, there we go. Flash hider for both. In fact, I just updated. I think you saw that video too, where I did an update to that skin. I actually did put that skin on a Durango that was just released, and did a patrol with that. Which actually, that video in 3 days went up to almost 100 views, which is huge growth. I've still got patrol videos that don't have that many views from months ago. Yeah, and as far as the family-friendly content, that's really what I'm wanting to keep this as. That's what I want to keep the Discord as, too. We don't need a lot of... I don't want swearing, I don't want, you know, negative conversations about politics or any of that kind of stuff. It's just not necessary. Doesn't help anybody, and it just causes problems, from my experience, and there's just no need for that. I feel like I should have seen people by now. Not only did someone drop into town with me in this area, as you can see all the doors are open, but someone dropped in here and the circle is coming in right on top of us, so people should be heading this direction. I haven't seen them. Yeah, the Durango worked out well. I actually kind of upgraded the skin that I made for it to where it's got a little more technique behind the making of it. So it looks a little different, little more 3D appearance to the texture. And that Durango was from Torres with 3 Zs. I actually found him. I had a day where I was thinking, you know, I really want to have a Durango, and no one else seems to have one. No one's got a skin for it. I want to be one of the first ones to make a skin for it. And I started doing a search for it and found that he was doing an unmarked without the light bar. Talked to him a little bit and told him I was really interested in doing that, and he said, that's great, I'm looking to do just a slick top version as well as with a light bar, and so he's still working on that. Exactly, William. Exactly. Well, we're down to 22 people left alive. The circle has just moved again to where it's going to be a little bit to the east of us, probably up near school, is my guess. I don't know where everybody is, though. We should have had a lot of activity. But I agree, William. Just, there's no reason for the drama to come into a Discord channel. It's meant for everyone to have a good time. Yes, it's meant for conversation. No, it's not meant for the drama. Which also means there doesn't need to be drama about people bringing drama. So it's a delicate balance. Not looking forward to having to go across this open field. Thanks, William. We'll see how it goes. We're down to 21 left alive, so there's 20 enemies out there. There's a vehicle over there, which seems a little strange. I think I passed up a couple jackets that would have covered up this bright red shirt. So we'll see how that goes. It's tough when you see things rendering out in the distance. It looks like a person. I kind of want to go towards the Jeep, but I feel like that's a trap. Gonna move that direction, but kind of arc around it. If it's not a trap, I want to use that as a trap myself. And just so you guys know, I have dual screens, so all of Discord, OBS, and everything else is on the right side of me. I'm mainly focused on the left screen, so if I do miss your chat, I will try to catch up with it. And not that we want to overdo it on the tagging, especially like a Discord channel, but here I don't mind it as much. If you want to tag me, if it doesn't look like I'm paying attention to the chat, you know, that bright red box usually will stand out more. So just let me know. It almost looks like it might have a flat tire on the left front. I really feel like I should be seeing people out there. Ooh, an SKS. That's another really good weapon. Unfortunately, won't do me a lot of good because I don't have any kind of a scope for it. A sniper rifle without a scope isn't very useful. You remember playing Gary's mod with 2 friends? It was a free-for-all. I got baited. He took the truck and left it in the middle of the open. Ouch. Yeah, that'll do it. Uh-oh. Circle. I'm surprised it didn't hurt me at all. Yeah, it's a common thing to do, especially if it's a situation like this where if that tire's out, which it is, there's a good chance that someone might be watching it. Because either someone shot out the tire so that no one else could use it as they left, or they wanted you to run over to it, get in, and not be able to move it, which then makes you a big target. What is it? 12:03. Okay, this will be the last match that I do, because I do have actually not enough time to get ready, but we'll finish this one out for sure. Oh, got someone right in front of us. Finally see somebody. Was beginning to wonder. Oh, there he's right there. Watch and see what he does here. I could have taken shots at him there, but I also didn't want to give away where I'm at, which is good and bad. You can be overly cautious and get yourself killed doing it, especially if you were to turn around. And do a random grenade kill. Yeah, I really wish I mean, I'm glad I was streaming that, because I would have wanted to have that recorded either way. I've gone back and watched it a few times. Oh, there he is. Got him. I'd like to go loot him, but I just made a lot of noise, so... And we're kind of in a bad spot circle-wise, because the circle's got to get here. People are going to be moving in with it, and there's only 11 people left alive. I don't really need a whole lot else. It would be good to have better armor, but that's about it. I hear a vehicle. It's a little ways off still. Thanks, Drake. Yeah, that actually was really smooth. He didn't get away from me too quickly there. We're still really well into the circle. I kind of want to move away from the center of the circle a little bit, though. So that was a good example of kind of holding your fire, waiting for a better opportunity. There he is. Yeah, this bright red shirt. The force field thing in the background, that's actually that blue zone. If you look at the map there, you see the blue? If you're outside of that blue force field, it will kill you. Oh, I don't have any frag grenades, but I do have a Molotov. Oh, there he goes. That did not go far enough. Kind of works more as a flare. That's not so good. Let's just kind of back this up a little bit. Oh, the circle's actually going that direction. Interesting. Hey, Rye, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I did not expect the circle to go behind me. I thought it was going up the hill. I guess it's kind of going that way over there. It's okay. I'm in no big hurry. We're down to 7 people left alive. Six people left alive. The flare is moving my direction. It's like the fire is rolling down the hill. That should have gone out a while ago. Oh! Was that me? Nope. Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is. Ouch. Here he comes. Oh, I hit him multiple times there. I saw the blood flying. Really thought I had him. Well, I got 5th. Took him down. I had 35 points of damage, 20 points for the kill, the first kill. And because I was ranked 5th, I got 283 points for that. So, not too bad. I really thought I had him. But I guess he kind of thought the same thing. So that will have to do it for me, unfortunately. I've got to get everything ready, get out the door here in the next half hour. So, thank you guys. Thank you so much, Drake. I really appreciate it. Rye, thanks for stopping by. I know you got in a little bit late, but I really do. It doesn't bother me at all. You came by, and that's what matters. I really appreciate that. William, thank you so much for being here throughout the entire stream. Really appreciate that. And I'm just kind of scrolling back through the chat here. It's Blake Bro. Blake Bro. Wow, that's a tongue twister. It's Blake Buff Bro Security. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Nathan, hope you're doing all right. I know you had the braces recently, so hopefully those aren't bothering you too much. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate the support. You're always welcome to be here. And Dean Plays Games, thank you for stopping by as well. I really appreciate the support. And I think that's everyone that was talking in the chat anyways. I can't express how much I appreciate you guys being here. We are at 93 subscribers. At 100, I will be setting up that Discord. So definitely be watching for that. Let's see, Rye, do you guys know if anyone's streaming right now that we can maybe do a little bit of a raid? Check out someone else's live stream, give them some support, like, maybe subscribe if you like what they're doing. Just kind of show them that we're out here for them. Granted, it's an odd time of day, so we don't get a whole lot, but not a lot of streaming going on. Let's see. Stat. I do want to get another LSPDFR stream out before Christmas. I have some stuff in mind. We'll see how that goes. I've had some trouble with the new update. Wasn't planning on updating, but didn't really have much of a choice. So it's not quite as PG, I would say, but if you guys want to check out a channel, I'll go ahead and bring up a video here. It's someone that's playing Fortnite, so a similar style game. I learned about him through the D-Train Gaming, which is someone that I've been following for a while. Oh, Jay, okay. Take a look here. And he's streaming right now? Yeah, he is. Okay. Assassin's Creed Origins. So, Yeah, let's go ahead and do that because Williams channel has helped out so many people. He's helped me out a lot. We'll go ahead and do that as well. So let's go ahead and put in. Now he's not gonna know who I am. So, but that's okay. I'll just put in my full name here for the raid. So we'll just do. Go ahead and copy that in, paste it into this video right here. He is streaming Assassin's Creed. Drop him a like, see how he's doing. Looks like a fun video. He's doing some Assassin's Creed Origins, which I haven't played it yet. Looks like a lot of fun. I'm going to watch it for a little bit here while I'm getting ready. Yep, you got the link right there. Sorry, I was trying to get the links and everything ready to go. He's probably going to be looking at it like, who is this?
No, thinking wrong. Oh, I'm thinking wrong, am I? Okay. He is such crap. Life is Food MMO showcase medieval life on a grand scale, allowing you and thousands of other people.
Awesome. We'll definitely check him out. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. I'm going to watch it a little bit as well. In the meantime, I will see you guys later.
Oh, we've been raided. We've been raided by oh god, sorry if I butchered your name. Is it what just happened? I just heard something. Is it Kalandaya? Sorry if I'm saying the name wrong. But thank you very much for raiding me. Welcome to Stream Raiders. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Much appreciated, buddy. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Hey, something's happened. Oh, this one's gone down.
Alright, well that's, I went ahead and just kind of got into his chat there a little bit, but definitely check it out. Looks like he's having a good time. Looks like he's having some fun. So I will see you guys on the next stream. Thanks for being here.
Oh, wait, it's daytime.
And have a great rest of your Tuesday afternoon or evening. Or Wednesday if you're in Australia. Alright, thank you guys, and have a great one.
Down there. There we go. Kalandir. Ah, Kalandir. Alright, thank you very much for raiding, buddy. Thank you very much. It's the easiest way. Yeah, thank you very much. Alright, let's check the tomb. Done it! That was easy. So all we have to do is just wait for daytime and then bam, just shoot the thingy. But I've got the mass right, I've done the mass. Glad to help out, yeah, thank you very much. Guys, if you want to go check out Kalandir's channel, go and show the love back. Oh god, it's dark in here. There we go. Go and subscribe to his channel. Or her channel, sorry. Are you a guy or a girl? I mean, I don't know. Let me just check you out. I'm very sorry about this. I'm not used to getting raided. Oh my god, the chat's moving too fast. There we go. Go to channel. Just gotta make sure I'm getting the right person. I'll soon be able to tell with the sound of the voice. Uh oh. I can hear my voice. I don't like my own voice. There we go. I've got to subscribe back to you, man. But I can hear my own voice. No, I'm going to have to close your channel. I hate the sound of my own voice. There we go.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Welcome to the stream. Hello, welcome. And William Gates again, welcome back to the stream. Here's channel. There we go. See, there we go. Jamie, I sent him there. Oh, thank you very much, William, buddy. Thank you very much for the amazing support there. Blue Fizz, welcome to the stream. Hello. How you guys doing? How is everyone doing?